These are all Selkirk Vanguard paddles, and this one I paid $200 for, and these over here I paid $100 a piece. So I'm going to tell you how you can get Selkirk paddles on sale. So it's not exactly a sale, but it is factory seconds. And these are really amazing factory seconds. There's only one place you can get them, and that is Amazon. And of course, there's a link down below to get to the exact page for the factory seconds. And that does support my YouTube habit. So thank you so much. Let me tell you about these factory seconds, because I've given this paddle to my wife and I'm now using these two. And being that they're factory seconds, I read the reviews, and most people said you can hardly see any difference, and there is no difference. They're just cosmetic differences is what it says on the Amazon website. With the first one I bought was this guy, and this is a power paddle. It's a little thinner, and this is the S2 Vanguard. And I was thinking about making a video about the different shapes of paddles, but the Vanguard is the series and the S2 is the shape. When I looked at it, you have to look like in the light. I can see like almost like a pinprick on one side and a tiny little dent. I mean, these are like smaller than the little tiny dent is probably, I mean, definitely less than the size of a pencil eraser. So very, very minor inconsistencies, I guess, in the surface, and things that you can only see when you have the light reflecting the right direction. This one here, I have yet, this is the next one I bought. I have yet to find anything wrong with this paddle, and they both perform really well. They perform just as well as the $200 paddle. Now, not all paddles are available at all times as factory seconds, because of course, they have good manufacturing process. They don't have too many seconds, but I guess they have people look at these by hand and make sure they're exactly perfect before they sell them. I mean, they're expensive paddles, but they're worth it. There's not a huge amount out there, but you can go on Amazon. Once again, use that link down below and look for the little black circle that says factory second. And they're about half price. And you can see, just go through and make sure you're getting exactly what you want, because I accidentally bought the power paddle when I was looking for the hybrid paddle is what this one is. But because they're so inexpensive, I decided to keep both paddles. So just make sure you're going through and seeing exactly what you're getting, because they're all so similar. We'll just basically, let me do a quick overview of the shape of this Selkirk Vanguard, or I think there's one more. The Amped series has these same shapes. So the Vanguard S2, or the S2 shape, has the biggest paddle face. It has this smaller handle spot. So if you're doing like a double-handed backhand, this is not the paddle for you. If you've got really huge hands, it might not be a good paddle for you, but this one works really well for me. It just increases the size of the sweet spot. And this is a mid-weight paddle. Now, the Epic this is the first one I got, and this one has a slightly longer handle, but that means it's got less space overall. It has a smaller sweet spot because the face of the paddle is smaller. And this actually is the same. Well, actually, these two are the same. These are both the S2 with the shorter handle. Just gives you a little more face area. Now, the other one, I think, is called the Invicta. At least that's the other common one. And that one is narrower with a little more length. So the way pickleball paddles work is, to be regulation, they have to add up to a certain size or be smaller than that. So if you make the paddle longer, you have to make it narrower. But I really like the S2 paddle now. For my game, this is what works best. And it is much more affordable when you find these guys over on Amazon. Like I said, they are half price and really the exact same paddle. I wish they would just label what exactly happened. Maybe there was a little scuff on the edge or something like that. And I have put over grip on all of my paddles. I think all of these came with black grip tape. So I just wanted to share that with you, because this is the best deal out there to get a really high quality paddle. Like I said, different paddles will go on sale at different times, but just look through there and make sure you're reading the if it's lightweight versus midweight, the how big the paddle is. Make sure all of those are exactly what you want, because there are many options out there and it can get a little bit confusing. But happy pickleball playing. I'm sure I've got some other pickleball videos up here too. Thanks for watching.